like the stream I done earlier, not. I used to endorse streams, but until they fix this issue, I can't endorse them. Same as like with Dead Island, I couldn't endorse them until they fixed the issue. Now they've fixed the issue on Dead Island, I can endorse it. It's like, Dead Island's a great game, Dead Island 2's a great game. Buy it. Dreams could be a great game. Could be. But I thought I'd quickly show off one of my creations and explain why, and like what they're missing out on. Now this creation, as you can see with the HUD on the side there, it has a fair amount of things. It's got the tapping hides the HUD. Tapping the circle. If I press and hold it, it ejects the imp. But if you notice, the tap is literally a tap. But if I press and hold, that also includes a tap. But it doesn't register the tap because I've put a little calculator in there that cancels that out. It's got all the different modes. It's got the different outfit stuff. It's got, if I bring it back up again, it's got the view change, so you can come into first person and look down. It's got all the movement. Switching out, it's got the jog, the sprint, the stamina is the little blue circle that slowly grows. Jumping causes more stamina to go. There's got the sneak function, so for example, if your right shoulder, or R1 in this case, is jog, and then L1 is sneak, but if you do them both, R1 and then L1, it does the run. So it cancels out the sneak to favour the run because you've got the jog going. Triangle up and down, excuse me, is you zoom in on the camera. It's got that was going to be part of the dance mechanic, but it's like I abandoned it, but I left the thrust in there because it's funny. Then you've got the dance up and down. Skybox goes black, lights come on, epilepsy warning if you're epileptic. It does the whole, it's got the dance, so you could still do that, and it still interacts, so that's why I left it. The lights, colour, flashing, the dancing moves are all related to the music. Now, the reason this isn't getting released is because, one, because they refuse to fix the linking bug. It's got to be a bug. Let's turn the dance off. And two, the moderation system. If I release this puppet with the whole nudity thing, that flag it as inappropriate. There's nothing inappropriate about it. It's all, you're born naked, so you should be able to, it's artistic is the word you can use, or educational, or natural, or keywords. But because Medium Molecule are a bunch of prudish dumbasses, then they'll moderate it. And then the fact that I can't save it offline and have 3 or 4 versions of it with different modes and stuff like that, and I can't tweak it because the linking system is broken only in offline mode. It works fine in online mode. So as I stated before, so let's cancel that. If I come out, if it's that icon, so it's an offline save, you can, if I make a copy of this and then delete this one, the copy gets deleted as well, which is not the way a save file works. But if I get this one, which is saved online, make a copy of it and then delete this one, the copy does not get deleted because online they allow you. I have no idea why they're that stupid. It's being as dense can be. I do a lot of, as you can see, like here, character stuff and anatomical stuff. That's an anatomical thing. That's a just a head shape. That's somebody else's head that I recreated the body for. A lot of, since they're not allowing, since this whole link system has been screwed, when you come onto Dreams and you go into here and you go, let's look for some Dreams, we got Remixable Newest, everything that pops up is either a copy of something. So for example, that one, actually that's a re-release. Oh, they've updated it, okay. I'm not getting into the fact it does that all the fucking time. Okay, so we'll come here. Things like, see if I can easily find one. I can guarantee now this one here. This here is a re-copy. It's a remix of this. If I click on that, it's a remix of that. If I click on that, it's a remix of that. There's so many remixes, and it's all because this link system is busted. And the amount of creations that are on here that just, oh yeah, that'll do. Let's quickly release that. That's fine. It's all good and go. See, that one, it's a remix. There's no originality. Oh, there is, but you gotta really go looking. The amount of times you've come on here, and it's literally like 10 of the same release. Or they're these things which are somebody's grabbed the creation, and this particular one, I'm not going to bag on the people who do these creations, but this particular, if I go to view, I can't do anything with it. It's literally, if I go into remix, just to show you, and if I click on it and then go to view all and X-ray mode, there is no puppet thing. It's not a puppet. It is literally a keyframing thing. So I can come in and go boom. Oh look, I can move the arm. There's one keyframe, and then every time I do that, it's yay. That's what it does. It does that. That's literally all it is, and that is becoming so common. And this person didn't create. I can guarantee that person didn't create that puppet. If I go across to here, they've used that, and that. Now this one here is the puppet is used. It's by this person. Now this person is quite a good person. That does not quite a good a lot of creations. But if I go into view, again, it's not a puppet. It's literally, it's a marionette, a model, a posable model. That's all it is. Now, there's nothing wrong with people using a creation, making it their own. That's all good and well. But if they want people to actually make creations and like do like what I do with my creations, exploration, like this one here, I haven't released it. I will release it when the thing gets fixed. It's a sleeping mechanic. Now it's very basic. Sleep, get out. That's kind of all it is. But it comes with the bed. It's got the marker, so you know where to stand for the marker. I've got my own version of this because I released this privately. I then can copy that and make an offline version. So as you can see, it's got nothing here saying it's offline or anything. So I can now view this puppet, which has the whole daylight thing. I can now change the sheets to whatever I want it to be. I can sleep. The character sleeps. The time speeds up while it's sleeping. It sleeps for a certain length of time, then it wakes up. If I come around to the front here, I can change the top and I can change the bottoms. There's like, I think it's 7 or 8 different styles for top and bottom. But I can't release this because of the whole, moderation. Because, bare buttocks. Oh, bumps on the chest. Oh, the children. Think of the children bullshit. So that's why, like this one here, I wouldn't release it because of the whole. It's a creation done for me. Camera rig. I haven't released it. It's private. I will release it when the link system gets fixed. This one here, as I was saying before, the head is not mine. It's somebody else's creation, but I made a body for it. Because the body for that thing was literally like a marionette. It was a posable. It's like, don't you want something you can walk around in? Another one, this one here, private, not released. It's just a room that if you open the door and go in, is like a camera thing. Now obviously you can turn that camera off, but it's the room. That's the setup. And if you look, there's 2 rooms behind for testing purposes. But not releasing it purely because of the bad moderation and the bad broken link system. Now this one here, there was a bug with it, so I did fix the bug and I released it. If your puppet was labeled a certain way, or in brackets, or the collision was set a certain way, the eyes would collide. So I've gone in, I've changed some of the settings in this, and they will no longer collide. But these are released like, ages ago. They blink. You can change the color of the irises. The pupils dilate when you blink. It's got eyelashes, all of which, if I come into remix, all of which is editable. So if you go there, you don't need that on. So if you come into here, that is the if I come out here, the clear part over the top, how transparent you want it. If you want it really hard to see through, turn it up. Want it easy to see through, turn it down. It's just an option you can have. All these are toggles, so if you don't want the lower lashes or the upper lashes, you turn them off. And if you come in, they don't have the lashes now. It still all functions the same, it's just that you don't have the lashes. D-pad is for your looking around. Pulling the left trigger can force a blink, but it's just one of those things. I released this. Does it have a date? Actually, if I go into here, there, the 8th of the 5th, 2022. It's over a year ago. And it took me a year to fix that bug. And this in itself has a child, if you want to call it that, which is an earlier version of it. Still got similar mechanics, but because of the way that they were doing it back then, yeah, the link system was easy to get around. You can technically still get around it, but you need an internet connection to get around this. I can quickly show you actually. If I go, for example, something that's think. Because I'm so full up on creations and I want to delete some stuff, but I can't delete it because of the link system. I'm trying to think of a nice easy one I can show it with. Actually, that one there could probably be shown off in a minute, but things like I haven't really got any that are easily, because if I get the chance I delete them to make space for the other shit I'm doing. That's a kit. Actually, there's a good example. It's a kit. So if I go this, I can go remix. So in there are all the bits for the male and the female parts that you need. Attach it if you like, typing. but I haven't released it because of, you know, their bullshit. But if I go to quick save, let's save it as, we'll just go an element for now, and okay, problem of kset kit. Okay, so it saves, saving. Oh, my local storage is closed. Oh, look at it. That's all good and well. And if I come back out, so there's the original one. If I go all the way to the end, there's the remix. Alright, so if I type up here, because this is easy to find, it's literally just K. There's the original. There's the remix. I should better delete this one and not have this one get deleted. But if I click on this, for example, actually, if I go to this one, filtering is a bitch. See how it's got the explanation thing there? That's because if I try and delete that, I have to also delete that. And this bit here needs to fuck off. Like, this doesn't happen with the online saves. It says here because it's related. It's like, and if you copy something on your computer, I can delete that one perfectly fine. It doesn't affect that one. So I can go delete. Yes, it's gone. Now just the original's there. But for some unknown reason, they've decided offline mode, your private saves, we're gonna basically force you to do your online saves. So if you've got no internet connection, you're fucked. And we're gonna also then put a massive restriction on it, and also restrict our support for the online. It's like, no wonder the game is dying. All they have to do is let us delete a creation without affecting its children or its parent. That one, when you have a save on a computer and you delete, you downloaded a picture, you took a photo with your phone or whatever, you downloaded your computer, you copied it, you altered it. So, because a professional or a person that isn't stupid or dumb will always make a copy and edit the copy. The then edited copy, if you fuck it up, you've still got the original. But if you get the copy just right, you can then delete the original. According to Media Molecule, people don't do that. What people do is they get the photo, they make a copy to edit it, so that if they fuck it up, they don't ruin the original. But then you try and delete the original because the copy is then great. And he goes, no, we've got to delete the copy as well. So, no, saves don't work like that. And they know it doesn't work like that because the online section doesn't do that. This forcing you to delete children and parents of a creation you are deleting doesn't happen on the online section. So this is just fucking over people that are doing offline work or saving correctly. And I'm not the only one that has lost creations due to this system. And that is why none of my creations get released anymore. In relation to this, but not with Dreams, the new Sword Art Online game. I thought I'd quickly mention it. New Sword Art Online game has come out. I have not bought it. Purely because I cannot get a physical copy of it. Apparently, Sony are so fucking stupid, so dense, they'll print a copy on a disc for the PS5, but not for the PS4. Well, it's not available for the PS4, but yet digitally it is. Just get the digital print on a disc and sell it to me. Sony? Dumb cunts. The gaming industry is going in the gurgler, and it's all since CD Projekt Red decided to become criminals. They've screwed over 100% of their customer base. They are still breaking the law 3 years down the line. All these other companies saw they got away with it, following suit, fucking the gaming industry, and this is where we are. Game companies, volition is dead. And to be honest, I blame CD Projekt Red. They weren't directly responsible for the death of Volition, but the fact that CD Projekt Red broke the law, screwed over billions of customers, got away with it. Deep Silver and the Mercer Group, which were in charge of Volition, have gone, oh yeah, we want to do the same thing. Let's screw over our customers. And they didn't quite have the money that CD Projekt had because they made The Witcher, and Deep Silver made what? So, but I want to say, if you're a follower of me on Dreams, if I have, for example, I have a female puppet that's back here. Let me see if I can find it. Not that one. Although that one technically yes too. Where the hell did I leave it? Oh, there it is right there. This one here. It's there because of the broken BS link system, but this puppet here, it's a more realistic, almost seamless female puppet. It has, it's what the other one I was showing you that has all those extra functions is based off. That's where you can see the little blue circle thing up in the top left. That's the thing, the stamina / energy. It's the base version, and a follower, if they request a version of it, I will consider it. But that's as far as online stuff or releases I am doing on Dreams. I'll jump on here, tweak stuff, practice, and that's about it. Try not to save anything because of the broken ass link system. But if a follower sees one of my creations, is there any chance I get a version of it? Especially if it's one that's already released. I don't mind, like, for example, if you want this to be edited in a certain way, it's easy enough for me to, if I've got the time, I'll jump on there, I'll edit, I'll share it with you, I'll release it and share it with you. Or make it as a private creation, do like a collab with you or something like that. I could release it, because it's remixable anyway, so I could just release it, not taking any of my saves. But the fact they've got restrictions on the saves here and here, it's like, it's bullshit. Because they do this, and then they force us to delete multiples when we don't want to delete multiples. I'm trying to save up, clear out space in here. As you can see, I'm right in the limit with my creations. But I can't do anything because half of these creations are brokenly linked to other creations, and I cannot delete them. Until they make it so I can delete them and not affect the other ones, I can't clear up space. The only way I could clear up space right now is by releasing them online, downloading the ones I wanted to keep back onto my console, and then deleting all the ones I released online. Because you can do a single delete online, whereas you can't offline. And that's where it's broken, and that is what's costing people saves. So, until they fix that and the moderation system, I cannot recommend Dreams. I want to. It has huge potential. But forcing limitations like that, and then forcing the whole linking busted crap on top of that, with the bad moderation, it's like, it's dying. And you can tell it's dying, because if you come on here any day of the week and go, let's go into here, like I showed before, remix, newest, and search through here, the first 24, over 3/4 of them will be junk. Like, literal junk. Like, I don't know, music don't care, some sort of logo maker thingy, I don't fucking know. Some sort of, what's that, TV, I don't fucking know. More music. A blank scene. A puppet. It's literally just a puppet. That one has been copied a bazillion times. You can go in here. And you could probably go through there like a bazillion times. Let's see how many there are. Oh, that must be the original. Or, let's find out. No, it's not the original. Of course, it's a copy of that. Which is then, if you go there, a copy of that. Rabbit hole, dude. Rabbit hole. And it's all because of the bad link system. I know why they done it. And there was no need for it. It's meant to be a, in brackets, copyright system. DRMs. Digital Rights Management. Ask any PC user. Ask any Xbox user that recently had the online services go down and couldn't play games. Ask the people who had GTA. And when Gran Turismo. And when Gran Turismo servers went down, you couldn't even play the offline modes because of the DRM. This whole trying to keep track of shit that people have on their consoles needs to fucking stop. If I buy something, it's mine. I will not get Microsoft's fucking, what do they fucking call it, Game Pass thing. I will not. It's a subscription to rent games. Not happening. I would rather pay the $100 for a disc and have it forever. I'm not going to give you $50 a month, and at any time you decide that game should no longer be allowed on your console, you take it off me. No, fuck off. I go and buy a game. Let's try and think of some games. In Australia, there was 3 games of note that have been banned. Manhunt, the original Grand Theft Auto 3, and the State of Decay, I think it was. The original one. They had to alter the State of Decay, and they changed one of the medications. I know a lot of this is the Australian government's bullshit, but the fact that that game cannot be bought in Australia without the changed name of the medication. Manhunt, you cannot buy it in Australia. And the original Grand Theft Auto 3. And I say original Grand Theft Auto 3, not this new Ultimate Edition or whatever, and not the re-release that came out. When it first came out, originally on the consoles, it got recalled in Australia to remove the rocking car animation. When you picked the hooker up, you parked, even if you pan the camera around, they're just sitting in their seats and the car's rocking. That was, oh my god, oh, bad, that's bad, oh no. So it got recalled, taken off the shelves, and then a censored version was brought out. If you bought it on disc, and you did not take that disc back, or did not did not return it or anything like that, you got that disc forever. If you bought digitally, and it got banned in your country or whatever, the gaming company that releases it, or in this case Sony or Microsoft, can tell you, oh, that's banned in your country, you're not allowed to have it. And you lose it. Not fucking happening. Disc. You can't take the disc off me. And if it comes to the point where digital rights management kicks in, and you put the disc in there and goes, oh, look, oh, that's, you can't play that disc. Just never plug that console onto the internet again. You can still play that disc. And that is why the gaming industry is dying, man. Because of this horse shit. When we buy something, we should get that thing. What we pay for, we should get. None of this censoring shit. None of this altering stuff. None of this digital rights management and this game's only on this console because of bullshit. You look on the Sony PlayStation Store, the amount of crap, like actual crap, 8-bit side-scrolling pieces of shit they're releasing. oh, this is only available on the PS5 because what? It's 17 colors. It says 16 colors. It's like fuck off. There's no way the PlayStation 4 can't play that. Because I'm not buying a PS5 just so I can get to the blue screen, which isn't blue anymore, it's black, quicker. Oh, it's more powerful and it's faster. Yeah, so it crashes quicker. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You expect me to pay $1,000 for a console that's just as shit as a PS4. But I can do it quicker. Not happening. So, I'm stuck playing Dead Island 2. Yeah, so if you have a creation you're stuck with and you think I might be able to help, or one of the other creators might be able to help, there are a lot of creators there that are really good creators. I have a collection in my... Let's go to here. Go to here. Go... that one. This collection here, any of these creators, by all means. Like, if you think they might be able to help you in any way, throw them a message. Some of these creators are still like semi-active on Dreams. A lot of them aren't. I've seen a lot of these, like, there's been a massive gap in their creations, and no doubt it's to do with the bullshit the Media Monocle are doing. But like this guy here, I have not seen a creation of his for ages. He may have just moved on. This guy, really great creations, but there's been a massive gap, and no doubt it's to do with Media Molecule bullshit, which is related to CD Projekt bullshit, which is related to why the gaming industry is dying. So there's my rant, my talk about Dreams and stuff like that. If you get it on sale, or if you got it when it was free, yeah, it's if you can get past the bullshit, the bad link system, bad moderation, and the limitations, because the limitations are bullshit. The whole, you can only do this much of this shit here, it's dog shit. If I've got a 10 terabyte hard drive, that limit there should be 10 terabytes. If I can fit 8,000 creations in 10 terabytes, I should be able to make 8,000 whatever. Until I fill that terabyte up, I should be able to create. This, oh, you're restricted to 256 maximum creations. You can't pull a Minecraft with the Badlands and go, oh, the calculator can't go to that number because, you know, it runs out of multipliers and denominators and insert bullshit, and it freaks. No, it doesn't. You've chosen a 256 because, oh, 256 is computer talk. Let's put the restriction at that. Fuck off. Even that, it's a resolution, not a version limit. You fucking knobs. Okay, there's my rant. Dead Island 2. As much as people bag Saints Row, if they just do a couple of tweaks to that game could be great. Conan. Oh my god, that's another one. Their store re-rolls is bullshit, but that's where I'm at. It's like, I have a server on Conan, I have 3 I play on. Saints Row I play occasionally, this I play occasionally, watching videos, wishing I could play Parasites on PC, but Steam is, oh my god, don't get me started. I'm not gonna start. I'm not starting on the computer to freaking bullshit with Steam and all this other shit, including that criminal one GOG. It's like, why the fuck? No, I'm looking. No. Not getting into that bit. That's a whole can of worms, another one that I can rant about. But yeah. So I've got my creations, I can play my creations. I can't get the games I buy, so I'll try and make the games. Uh, if you're a Conan player and you're into a more of a, I don't want to say role play, it's not role play, a friendly thing of Hermitcraft, but on a Conan server where we're all mates, um, you know, occasional messing around with each other and stuff like that kind of gameplay. If you're into that and you're a trustworthy person that's not going to screw someone over just for screwing them over, then by all means, in brackets, apply to come to our servers. I say in brackets because they're invite onlys. They're passworded, so you have to say, can I join your server? And we go, yeah, you're a nice guy or a nice person. You can play well with others. Come along. This is the password, in you come. But when that's what I'm stuck with, that's what I'm stuck with. So my last handful of months, bad internet, no games, pile of bullshit getting piled on, you know. Yeah. So I'm out here. Catch you the next time. Stay safe. See you.